because they want new ideas, new thinking, and critical thinking. So see that we have organized today this webinar on critical thinking and design. All these are basic needs, and the important thing is that just give your thinking to the angel capitalist and venture capitalist, and they are ready to take up. So they said that now investment of crores, 10 5 crores, this is expansion. It is just experience-based investment. Nobody bothers whether the business is successful, idea is successful, thinking is successful or not. If the investor is in loss, they will not bother of 5 to 10 crores. This such a big scenario is now available today in the field of stand-up India and startup India, and entirely different scenario is now we are witnessing in this area and in the area of incubation. So that is the importance of these thoughts, that thinking and critical thinking and innovation thinking is important, and people are ready to invest in your thinking. That means you are not, it's not necessary that you should be ready with your model, you should be ready with your idea, you should be ready with your design, nothing. Just give your thinking, and investors are available with you in the schemes of Stand-up India, Startup India. Thank you. I want to share these views. I wanted to share these views with you, and I wanted to give you the idea of what is going on today and how much important is the thinking. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, I request all the attendees to take benefit of the thoughts and experience of today's expert and honorable guest, Dr. Aniruddha Shelotkar. And with this, I invite Dr. Aniruddha Shelotkar to share his thoughts, share his experience, guide our students, guide our investors, guide our thinkers, and give some experimentals, give some visualization data, experiences, and share with all attendees. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So now I request Aniruddha Shelotkar sir to share his views on this occasion.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am, for such a nice, wonderful introduction. And I would like to thank Honorable Vice Chancellor of the Center Amravati University, Dr. Malkhede sir, Dr. Bhale sir, Director Incubation, Innovation and Linkages, Dr. Sherekar madam, and Head of Department Computer Engineering, Dr. Vilas Thakre sir, and as well as Dr. Tushar Deshmukh sir, Registrar of HGB Amravati, to give me the opportunity to conduct this workshop on the visualization, and for such a nice introduction. I just want to share my screen. Okay. So please let me confirm once it is visible. It is visible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for confirmation. So as far as the today's workshop is concerned, that is a workshop on the design thinking and the critical thinking, and our topic is the business intelligence through data analysis and data visualization. And so as we are in the era of the data, so the topic is itself consists about the data analysis. So nowadays we are dealing with the data in everyday life, and in this pandemic sessions, we are dealing with the online classes, we are dealing with the online work from home processes due to this pandemic. and we are generating a lots of data, bigger data in day-to-day life, because we are using the internet, all the things which can be online nowadays. So that can be generated a big amount of a data in day-to-day life. So in a by pointing toward this data analysis and data visualizations, we are conducting this workshop through which we will get an idea how this data can be helpful for us to get insights of the businesses. So as this the workshops is under the roof of the innovations, incubations and linkages, and it's clubs with the computer science and engineering. So through which we can get an idea about the how these businesses will extract the informations from the data, and which will be helpful for the business holders to get to groom their businesses in the better manner. So through the computer science and engineering, as I have mentioned in my introduction, we are conducting workshops through which we can get an idea how these businesses will extract the information from the data, and which will be helpful for the business holders
Sir,
to
you are
get
not audible now.
some of the faculty members also join, and some business also to get the section by Sherikar madam. So I am Dr. Anirudh Chelotkar. I did my MTech and PhD in electronics and telecommunication engineering, and this is my contact number and the mail ID. So the first term come in your mind, that is the data. So we have entered in the big data era. Organizations are capturing, storing and analyzing the data that has high velocity, variety, volume, and comes from the variety of news sources, including the social media, machines, logs files, videos, text, images, RFID, and GPS. So data is everywhere, and data can be captured through the various social medias, machines files, logs files, videos files, and through which the organization are capturing and storing that data for analysis purpose. These sources have strengthened the capabilities of the traditional relational database management systems and spawned a host of new technologies, approaches, and platforms. The potential value of big data analytics is great and is clearly established by the growing number of studies. The key to success with big data analytics include a clear business need, strong committed sponsorship, alignment between the businesses and IT strategies, a fact-based decision-making culture, a strong data infrastructure, the data, the right analytical tool, and the people's skill in the use of analytics. Because of this paradigm shift in the kind of data being analyzed and how this data is used, big data can be considered to be new fourth generations of decision support data management. So this, whenever the data is come in the mind, so we are surrounded by the data, and that data can be helpful to get an insights of the businesses. The next questions come in your mind is that is what is the big data? As all the students are being belongs to the engineering background, so nowadays we are surrounded with the data and the big data. So the question in our mind is what is the big data? So from an evolutionary perspective, big data is not a new. A major reason for creating a data warehouses in the 1990s was to store a large amount of data. Back then, a terabyte was considered as a big data. In the early 1990s, the terabyte considered as a big data. Then Terabyte, a leading data warehousing vendor, used to recognize the customer when their data warehouses reach a terabyte. Today, Terabyte has more than the 35 customers such as Walmart and Verizon, with the data warehouses over the petabyte in size. eBay capture a terabyte of data per minute and maintain over the 40 petabyte, the most of any company in the world. So, what is the big data? One perspective is the big data is a more and different kind of a data than is easily handled by traditional relational database management system. Some people consider 10 terabyte of data to be a big data, but any numerical definition is likely to change over the time as organizations collect, store, and analyze more data. So there is a no specific definition for the big data, and it varies as the times is varies. So that is about the big data. As I want to confirm all of you, we have circulated one link for that hands-on experience. As this is, I want to share all of you that as this is a workshop, so we need to create some visualization charts. So we have circulated that link to you, so that if some of the students are not able to download the software, so they have the half an hour to download that software, that is the Tableau software, so that you will get a chance to get some well versed with the hands-on experience on the Tableau, how these visualizations will be helpful to get the insight of the data. So what is the then big data? Another useful perspective is to characterize the big data as having the high volume, high velocity, high variety, and high veracity. That is the 4 V's that big data concerns of the 4 V's. So high volume means that the amount of or the quantity of a data. How much is the quantity of a data? Then high velocity, the rate at which the data is created. Then high variety, the different type of data is there. Then high veracity. Then high veracity of a data refers the quality of issues, especially in the social media. There could be a bias or incorrect data which can result in the wrong inference. So big data is the term that is used to describe a data with a high volume, high velocity, and high variety. It requires new technological and techniques to capture, store, and analyze it, and used to enhance the decision making, provide insights, discovery, and support, optimize the processes. So nowadays, we are dealing with a high amount of a data. Everyone is using the internet. We are attending the classes, online classes. We are generating a huge amount of a data. You are going to the social media. You are just searching the various YouTube channels. So that kind of things you search through the internet that generate a huge amount of a data in daily basis. So high volume represent that the amount of quantity of a data you have generated in daily basis. Then high velocity. So at which rate you are accessing the various social media sites, you are accessing the Google, you are accessing YouTube's channels, you are accessing some kind of new things in the Google also. So at which rate that data is created, so that is a huge velocity at which the data is created. Then high variety. So there are the different kind of a data in there. So for example, I want to use some kind of a structured data. Means that is if you are performing some kind of experimental work. So you have a data in the structure format, that is in the tabular format. That tabular format of a data is represented as a structure format. Suppose like there's a serial number, what is the you are in that is the reading you are taken. So that is the structure format. And some kind of a data is a different format. If you do have that images with you, so that is the image format data. Some you have some kind of a different videos with you, so that is a video kind of a data. So these are the different kind of a data we have in the businesses also. So we have to manage that kind of a data, so that businesses manage this kind of a data very effectively. Then next term is the high veracity. So high veracity of a data refers that the quality issues, especially in the social media, there could be a bias or incorrect data, which can result in wrong inferences. Means I would like to take an overlook that in the social media, such like a Twitter. So Twitters can be many business owners use the Twitter to get some kind of a emotional or some kind of emotional insights from the Twitter. So that is called as the emotional analysis. So they can be done from the Twitter comments. So that can be done by the business owner, and through this Twitter comment, they can get some kind of insights how this person or the personality will be relate to that some kind of a product. So nowadays you are using the YouTube. I want to just like one practical example with you, share the practical example with you. You are searching some kind of in the Google, if you want to some kind of a mobile in the Google. So when you go and search some kind of a mobile in the Google, you will get a notification while seeing the videos in the YouTube also. You will get an advertisement links of the mobile only. You will get an advertisement link of that if you search some kind of another product, such that if you search the laptop in the Google. So you will get an advertisement of a laptop selling in the YouTube channels or the various site you visited. You will get an that link. So how it is possible? So this is the era of the artificial intelligence, and through which you will get an notification. So how they will get to know that you are interested to purchase the mobile, that you are interested to purchase a laptop. So they have collected the data. So you have visited some kind of a online shopping and you search the mobile. So they got a data that you have searched the mobile 2 to 3 times. So you are willing to buy that mobile or the laptop. So they just pop up the mobile advertisement to your screen. Wherever you're gone, they will follow you. So that is the kind of artificial intelligence, and nowadays they follow that. So we are in the era of the data nowadays, and in the future there is a no barrier of this data. There is a huge opportunities related to the business as well as through job also. In the IT sector, huge opportunity in the field of a data. Nowadays, we are using the clouds, that is the AWS, Azure, because all the older software get migrated into the cloud, that is the AWS and Azure. So they are very much compatible to handle the huge amount of the data. So coming to the our topic, that is the big data. So, yeah. So this is the observation. As you see the slide, this is the observation how this data get increased day by day. So earlier it is a 10 raised to the power 6, that is a megabyte, gigabyte, now terabyte, petabyte, zettabyte, and exabyte, yottabyte, and brantobyte. So this kind of observation, now it is a 2022, but earlier it was estimated that the 1.7 MB of a data will be created every second for every person on the earth. So that much amount of a data is generated. And why it is possible? Because to handle the data, because in earlier we did use the floppy disks and having a 15 MB of a size, I think so. But nowadays you do have that small pen drive which consists of the 64 GB of a data storing capacity, but the price of that is also less. So how this is implemented? Because the storing is the price of the storing devices get reduced, so that the data get stored in that devices, and we will get the huge amount of data, and so that is possible. Now the link between the different analytics capabilities. So the first one, as already ma'am shared, that the descriptive analytics, I want to share the difference between that descriptive analytics, predictive analytics, and prospective analytics. So descriptive analytics means, what is meant by? So what had happened in the past? So through the descriptive analytics, we will get to know what is happened in the past. So if you do have that data with you, and that consists of the something some global superstore market, you do have that data of 5-year data with you. So how many products in the superstore market is there? How many customers are visited last 5 years? And which product having the highest sale, having the highest discount, as well as gaining the highest profit? So through the descriptive analysis, you will get to know what happened in the past. Then come to the predictive analytics. So predictive analytics means what will be happen in the future. So with the help of the data given with you, so you will get to know what will be happen in the future. So through which the predictive analytics, you will get to know by using that data, what will be happen. Then the third one is the prospective analytics. So what is the best action? So as this workshop is totally depend upon the business related activity. So whatever the data you have, if the business owner having the data of 5 years with them, so what kind of a best action they have to taken for their businesses. So through this the older data, they will get to know what kind of action they have to take. So these are the three types of the analytics nowadays business is adopted. Then, so this is the graph through which you will get to know the descriptive analytics and predictive analytics and the prospective analytics is used. So in the descriptive analytics, most organizations use the descriptive analytics as a part of a business intelligence. So nowadays, I will just share with you slides that you have data with you, numerical data with you, but you are not get any idea by visualizing this numerical data with you. So by using the business intelligence tools, you will get some kind of visualizations and get some insights of this data. So most of the organizations now are using the descriptive analytics as a part of a business intelligence. Next one is the predictive analytics. So many organizations uses the predictive analytics to predict the future. And the prospective analytics, the small portions of the organizations uses the prescriptive analytics. So what is the best action they have to take? So many of the data scientists in the IT field, they have used the prescriptive analytics as well as the predictive analytics to get the insight and what kind of action they have to take. So through these prescriptive analytics, by applying the various machine learning algorithms, they will get an idea. So this is the analytical capabilities versus organization value adds. Now to discuss about the structured data. So I already discussed with you that is we do have that data. So this is the structured data with you. That is the numerical data. So this is that contain gender, age, percentage SSC, board, percentage HSC, percentage degree, and salary. So with the help of a data, you are get to know that a specific person having how much degree they holding and how much salary they are getting. So this is the kind of a structured data. And this is the unstructured data. Suppose like that you have that links or the some kind of a YouTube links and image links also you have. So it is not as proper in the structured format, but that data is also useful to get an insights of businesses. So this is the unstructured data. Now move on to the classification of a data. Another important classification of a data is based on the type of a data is collected. Based on the type of a data is collected, data is grouped into the following three classes. That is the cross-sectional data, time series data, and panel data. So this is the this is the three type of a data we have: cross-sectional data, time series data that contain the time, and the panel data. So this is the now move on to the data flow. So this is the data flow. We are nowadays most of the IT companies are follow this data flow. So I want to sorry. Just give me a second. So this data flow, how this data, big data is flow happen in the business, in the real IT world. As you are the students of the computer science and the engineering background, so you are the future of the India, and you will get a chance, an opportunity to work with the data. So I want to explain. So there are the huge ample amount of mm, job opportunities as well as a business also in the field of a data. So how this big data is flow is happen. The first one, the first requirement of a data is the data engineering role. In the data engineering, so you will get in data from the various databases and the various APIs through which you can get a data. And what is the role of the data engineers? So they have to take a data from the various APIs, various database, and then they have to clean the data, confirm the data, shape the data, and transform the data. And finally, they have to ingest the data into another database. So the main role of a data engineers is to clean the data. So maximum they receive the big data from various APIs, various databases, or the various data warehouses also. They will get the data. And the main role of the data engineer is to cleanse the data, prepare the data in the proper format as per as the business requirement. So then the role is the data preparation. So after getting a data transformation, they have to ingest the data, and the role of the data preparation is takes place. So second phase is the refinement of a data. Then we have to orchestrate the data, virtualize the data, blend data, and enrich the data. So as the business requirement, so all the data which is prepared by the data engineer is not required at the end of the business users. So they have what kind of a data they want to visualize. So they have to create a various data. That is the role of the data preparation. So that can be also can be take place with the help of a data engineer. Then finalize, the data is to get prepared. So final step is the analytics step. So we have to build the data and we have to visualize the data. And through the visualization, we have to analyze the data with the various tools, that is the business intelligence tools, and through which you will get an idea how this data get an insights of the businesses. So this is the pipeline that every business holders in the IT industries they have adopted. So managing and automating the pipeline. So in the bottom, you will get to an idea that is the administration, then security, lifecycle management, data provenance, dynamic data pipeline, monitoring, and automation can be takes place to manage and automating this pipeline. So if you are really interested to get into the field of IT and in the field of a data, in the field of a cloud, in the field of a business intelligence, you will get an huge opportunity in this era. Next one, move on to the what is the business intelligence then? So as far as these slides is concerned, we discuss about the data and big data and how this flow is takes place. So and what is the role of the data engineer, what is the role of data analytics, and what is the role of the data scientist also we discussed so far. So then the next terms as this workshops and topic is related, that is what is the business intelligence. So nowadays we earlier slides we saw that we have the structured data and structured data with us, but I just go and check that structured data by visualizing this structured data. If I ask how many male candidates having a salary which is greater than the 22,000. So by visualizing this structured data, you are not going to answer my questions because it is not a proper, that our mind is not that much trained to capture this structured data. But if you go and see some kind of a charts, that by visualizing the charts, you will get an idea, you will get an insight. So how many male candidates having a salary of 22,000? So that is the best example. And suppose, for example, if you are going to see the movie, so you will recall all the scenes which is related to the movie, because this is the pictorial format of that data. So that is the beauty of a visualizations, and through will you will get an insights of the data. So that's why this business intelligence come into the pictures. So here you will see that here we do have that raw data with us, and this data warehouses through which we can extract it and transform it and load the data in the data warehouse. The another questions in our mind, that is, what is the data warehouse? So all of you are aware about the warehouses. So that is, warehouses is nothing but a warehouse in which you have to store the huge amount of products or the huge amount of data, through which wherever it is required, so you can extract that data and process that data. And through the useful informations, by using the graphical analysis, you will get an idea about the decision, as well as useful for predicting the future, how is the customer's behavior, how you will improve your strategies. It will be helpful to make decisions, as well as searching the hidden patterns by using the data mining. So this kind of things you can implement it using the business intelligence. So this is about the business intelligence. And nowadays, BI tools is very much popular in the IT industries, and there are the huge uh, options in the field of this business intelligence. Now, small introductions about the business intelligence. Business intelligence comprises the strategies and technologies used by enterprises for the data analysis of business information. Business technologies provide historical, current, predictive views of business operations. Common functions of business intelligence technologies insights include reporting, online analytical processing, analytics, dashboard development, data mining, process mining, complex event processing, business performance management, benchmarking, text mining, predictive analytics, and prescriptive analytics. BI technologies can handle large amount of structured and sometimes unstructured data to help identify, develop, and otherwise create a new strategies business opportunities. They aim to follow for easy representation of big data, identifying new opportunities and implementing an effective strategies based on the insight can provide businesses with a competitive market advantage and long-term stability. So the BI tools can handle the large amount of structure as well as sometimes unstructured data to help identify, develop, and create a new business opportunities. So that is the main role of business intelligence. In all the cases, BI is the most effective when it combines the data derived from market, in which a company operates external data with the data from company sources internal to the business, such as the financial and the operation data. When combined, external and internal data can provide a complete picture, which in effect create an intelligence that cannot be derived from any singular set of data. Among the married uses, business intelligence tools empower organizations to gain insight into new markets, to access demand and suitability of products and services for different market segments, and to gauge the impact of marketing efforts. So BI is the most effective data that combines from the market, that is the external data come from the company as well as the internal data. So through which it will combine both the data, and we will derive the intelligence through that singular set of data. Now many move on to the top intelligence tools. So these are the basic, and most of the top intelligence tools are used in the IT industries. So that is, the first one is the Tableau, and it is the old one. And second one is the Microsoft Power BI. ClickSense is there, SAP HANA is there, and the ClickView is there. So if you have and if you want to get into this field of a business intelligence, so you have the some kind of a knowledge in the field of the SQL as well as in the field of some one of the visualization tools. So you will get a definitely career opportunity in this business intelligence tool. So this is the top BI tools is used for the data visualizations. Now because the Power BI and the Tableau is the most widely used in the many industries, so I want to compare the both the Tableau and the Power BI comparison. And as well as I urged all the students so who had downloaded that software, that is the Tableau Public, so within the 10 to 15 minutes after completing of these slides, we will we will start our hands-on experience that how we'll get and visualizations by using this Tableau software. So I will tell you that how, if you have downloaded that software, I will tell you that how this software get installed in your system. Okay. So this is the difference between the Tableau and Power BI comparisons. So Tableau and the Power BI are the most common data visualization tool on the market based on the business preferences. So to simplify the things for you, we are going to make a comparison between the Tableau and the Power BI. So Tableau is a versatile medium for visual representation of a data. With this, original data can be neatly condensed to graphical format that is simple to grasp. System Tableau saw the market in the 2003. The data generated with the Tableau is easy to comprehend for technicians of all levels. You don't need to acquire any high-tech skills to create a custom dashboard in the Tableau. Moving to the Power BI, it is a business analytical tools which Microsoft developed in 2013. It is widely used for immersive data and business intelligence visualization. The Power BI graphical user interface is a very basic, so you can instantly start making your own dashboards and reports. Now the data visualization of a data per se is not a brainer. To avoid lengthy and complex document, we use graphs, maps, and diagrams. Once presented with a diagram, it is much easier for end user to grasp the big information scope. So I already discussed that we do have that complex document with you, but with the help of the graphs and maps, you are getting an insights of big information very effectively. Returning to our comparison of business intelligence software, if you are looking for the data analysis application for personalized data visualization, then you can try Power BI. It allows you to drag and drop element via the sidebar and also to import the data. It offers a software development kit to convert the data from multiple sources to interactive reports and dashboards. If it comes to the data visualization using the Tableau in the form of worksheets or the dashboard, you get a more streamlined and tidy approach. For most of part, Tableau is used to represent the larger data sets coming from the various sources, and it has additional drain down functionality. Now, depending upon the performance, Tableau can handle the vast quantities of data from multiple data sources, while Power BI can handle relatively small amount of data, giving a Tableau an additional point here. So that's why we prefer the Tableau. So data sources, Power BI has restricted access to the other servers and databases. But as the Tableau is concerned, it provides the widely used servers, and that can be connectivity through the databases such as the Oracle, Redshift, and so many databases connectivity offers by the Tableau. Then data capability. Every group of workspace can handle 10 GB of data in Power BI and more than 10 GB of data in the cloud or the Azure. If we speak about the local databases, then Power BI simply pull the data, does not import it. As for the Tableau, it works on the base structure of the column, which allows unique values to be stored for each column. This type of organization lets milliard the record of or the data to be fetched. Then move on to the application. Power BI is used for the personalized graphics on dashboard and more open sources solutions, while Tableau is used for the longer run operations and ad hoc analysis. As far as the pricing is concerned, Power BI is lower than Tableau, but there are the two subscription level, that is Pro and Premium. Support level, customer supports for the user with a free Power BI account is limited. The app offers robust support documents and resources. Tableau provides its extensive assistance by knowledge base. The licensing, Power BI has a stringent licensing and SaaS infrastructure, while Tableau has a flexible licensing and infrastructure. And about the scalability, when it comes to the scalability for the larger data set, Tableau has much greater scalability compared to the Power BI. So in all aspects, if we compare the Tableau and Power BI, so we will go for the Tableau for the visualization. So this is the job opportunities in the Tableau. As I earlier, a few months back, I just took the screenshot of the Tableau jobs. I go and search in the Tableau jobs in the Google. So I searched that 19,340 Tableau opening in the Naukri.com. So there are the Tableau developer jobs. But I want to show the current status of the Tableau. So I just searched the Tableau jobs over here, and you will see my screen. So this is the Tableau jobs. It is increased to the 28,946. So there are the huge amount of Naukri available in the Tableau jobs. If you go and search in the Naukri also. So this is the job opportunity which is related to the BI tools. So hiring a senior Tableau developer, there's so many opportunities you and that is the top leading company, the tech manufacturers are hiring the Tableau developer. So move on to the Tableau jobs. So this is the about the Tableau jobs. Just wanted to discuss about the what is the Tableau software. So Tableau software is an interactive data visualization software company founded in 2003 by Christian Chabot from California. The company is currently headquartered in the Seattle, Washington, United States, focused on the business intelligence. On August 9, 2019, Salesforce acquired the Tableau for $15.7 billion. Chabot were the researcher at the Department of Computer Science at the Stanford University who specialize in visualization techniques for exploring and analyzing the relational databases and data cubes. The company was started as a commercial outlet for the research produced at Stanford in between 1990 to 2002. Tableau products query relational databases, online analytical processing cubes, cloud databases, and spreadsheets to generate the graph type data visualization. The product can also extract, store, and retrieve the data from in-memory data engine. So these are the Tableau products are available for the data. So analysis. So this is the Tableau desktop, then which is useful for the professional and the personal editioner. Tableau server, Tableau online, Tableau prep developer, Tableau visible, then Tableau public. That is a Tableau public and Tableau reader. It is free to use, but there are some limitations of the Tableau public. I already shared the link with you to download the software, that is the Tableau Public, and through which you will get an idea. It is a free of cost, but having some kind of a limitation. And then Tableau Mobile and Tableau CRM. As you are the student of university, so you will get a student account accessible for the 1 year also. By providing your iCards, you have to upload the iCards, and through which you will get an licensing of 1 year subscriptions of Tableau desktop. So they don't have some kind of a limitations in the Tableau desktop. And in the real-time scenario, in the real-time IT world, you have to use the Tableau desktop for the visualizations. So these are the various Tableau products. And one more thing I want to showcase, that is the Tableau Online is used to share that whatever the dashboard you have created you have to share that dashboard to your client. So Tableau Online is useful for that. So these are the useful of products of the Tableau. Now the operating system requirement for the downloading that Tableau, that is the Windows operating systems and the Mac operating system. The Windows operating system, that is the Windows 7 and having a 2 GB of memory is sufficient to download that Tableau software. So this is the data collection, the Tableau desktop. So I urge, if you have not downloaded that software, so please follow the step through which you will get that Tableau desktop also. The Tableau desktop is also you will also get downloaded, but it having a 15-day subscriptions only. So you just follow this link and go to the Google and Tableau desktop. I hope most of the students or the most of the faculty members or the most of the participants have downloaded the Tableau Public already in your system for the hands-on experience. So next step is after downloading the software, next step you have to click on the download software and you have to check the install button and you have to start your installation process. Once the installation is done, click on the Tableau icon present on your desktop to start the Tableau desktop. So this is the data connections. And next, if I want to download the Tableau Public, so Tableau Public is essentially a free version of a Tableau visualization software. It allows you most of the software functions. You can create a visualization using the CSV file, text file, and the Excel document. By following this link, https://public.tableau.com, you will download this Tableau Public software. It is a free to use. I hope so. In the chat box also, I think Vaishnavi ma'am shared that link of that Tableau Public. So you will download that Tableau Public software from that link. So I think this is the descriptive theoretical part of the business intelligence. Just I want to, after downloading that Tableau Public, I want to share this is the screen that you appeared after downloading, after opening that Tableau Public software. So until now, I want to know that all of you can get, are you ready for that hands-on experience, so that we will share some kind of hands-on by using this Tableau. So this is the Tableau Public and features of the Tableau desktop. I want to just focusing this points and fastly, because I want to concentrate on the hands-on experience within the 5 minutes. So these are the features of what is the features of the Tableau desktop. Connect to the data files from the database. What are the different types of connections, joins and unions? Tableau desktop, create a workbook and publish it. So these are the what are the features of the Tableau desktop. So it is having great visualizations, faster insights, connect to more data, answer deeper questions, put your data on the map, share and collaborate securely. So these are the features of the Tableau desktop. So this is the connection through which you will get an data connectivity. So here in the slide, you will able to see that there are the different type of a file, that is a Microsoft Excel file, text file, JSON file, PDF files, and through which you will directly connect that file and you will import that data. And in the downward, you will get to see that the connect to the database or the server. So there are the different kind of a server. I will showcase you that what kind of a server are provided by the Tableau, through which you will get an extracted data through that server. So this is the data, and I want to share the some kind of hands-on so that you will get an idea. I want to start. So this is the Tableau Public. I just click on the Tableau Public software on my desktop. I do have that Tableau desktop with us also, but I want to share because I think most of the students are downloaded that Tableau Public software. So I just start the Tableau Public, so you will get an idea. So here you see that the Tableau desktop, but here you can see the public edition is mentioned over here. So this is the public edition. So this is the public editions having some kind of limitations. So I think hope all of you are able to see my screen and it is open. So shall I get a confirmation from one of you?
Yes, sir. We are able to see.
Okay, okay. Because actually I need some kind of interaction. Actually, I don't
Yes,
want
yes,
to some kind of this.
definitely, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thanks for confirmation. So here you see that having some kind of a limitations in the Tableau Public. So I want to share that what kind of a limitations. So in the Tableau Public, you do have that options that is the Microsoft Excel, text file, JSON file, PDF file, special file, and the statistical file, through which you can directly connect that data and drag that data into Tableau Public. And the two server, it is only two server is available in the Tableau Public. That is the Google Sheets and the web data connector. So this is the limitations of the Tableau Public. So if I want to just connect that data, so I just click on that Microsoft Excel data, and I have that global superstore market data with me. I just click on that global superstore market data. I want, if you have that data with you, if you don't have the data, you can download data from the Google by just clicking, by just searching on the Google, and that any kind of a data, marketing data, you can download it. Okay. So I already have that global superstore market data with me. So I just open that data. So it executing the query. So it will require some kind of a time, that is elapsed time, to open that data. Okay.
Oh, pagal.
So we have that.
Shubham Badi, just mute yourself.
So the global superstore data having a three sheet here, that order sheet, people sheet, and the return sheet. And I want to know what is the data is related, included in the order sheet. So if I want to see the data, structural data, so I just drag that the order sheet over here. So it will take a time and it will appear whatever the data is included in the order sheet. Here you see that there are the huge amount of data, and this data is consist of the raw ID, order date, ship mode. It is the global superstore market data. They having the customer ID. Suppose superstore market data means like that DMart data or the best price data. So this having a business, various businesses, and it is having a various state along with the cities. Suppose like that we have that best price or the Walmart in our city. So they have the different store, superstore in the different city or the different state in the country, and this is the region, market, and category. What kind of a category? It is a technology category, or the subcategories means phones, shares, tables, product names, sales, discounts, profit. So this is the structural data. And I suppose some business owner, if you are working in that business model and business owner wants the how much is asked. I want to know that in the furniture category, I want to know the how much profit is there. So by visualizing this structured data, you are not able to do the answer quickly. So that is the drawback of this data. So that's why the business intelligence come into the picture, just visualizing the data, you will get an idea what is the uh, profit of the category which is related to the furniture or the category which is related to the technology. So if you drag this data, this is you are not able to give the answer by visualizing this is the by using this numerical data or the structured data. But by using the business intelligence tools such like this Tableau, you are able to give the answer. So I want to just give the some just one so this is the you hope most of the students or the most of the participants are using the excels for that visualization. They have created the bar charts, but it is very much difficult in the excels also to get, but and excel is having some kind of a limitation because excel do not is not capable to handle the big data, but this software is handle the big data because having a GBs of a data you can get and with the helpful. But if you are opening some GBs of a data in the Excel file, it will take some time, and visualization is also difficult in the by using the Excel. So by using this tool, BI tools, you will get an idea. So this is the in the left hand side, you will see that this is the data and we have connected, we are dragged our global superstore data and this is the analytics pane. In the data pane, you are able to see that the tables. Here is the various rows which is present in the data sets and that is the categories, cities, countries, and this is the measures and this is the dimensions and you will see that the discounts, profits, and quantities. So this data is considered of these having this kind of a columns and they contain the data. Now, if a business owner want to know the what is the categories in the superstore, what are the different product categories. So I want to know, but by visualizing this structured data, I am not able to give the answer. But I just by using this Tableau, I want to know the what is the categories. I just drag the category over in the column, and you will see that the there are the three categories. That is the furniture categories, office supplies categories, and technology categories. So this is how I want to know. So on which category, what is the profit? So this is the profit, and I want to know the profit of each category. I just drag the profit in the row column and you will see the logic magic here. By dragging and dropping, you will get the how much is profit belongs to the furniture category, that is the and how much profit is belong to the office supplies and how much profit is belong to the technologies also. I want to show the number over here, so I just click on this T. You will get this much is profit is the furnitures. So which category is giving the highest profit? That's the technology. So you have just ascending, you also ascending or descending also. If I want to categorize or depend upon the color also, you will just drag and drop on the color. So technology having a different color, and then office supplies also different colors, and furniture is also different color. So if a business owner is asked the which category having the highest number by just visualizing the data, it is unable, you are unable to give the answer, but you are you are able to give the answer by visualizing this kind of a data because that is the image, and our mind is trained in a such a way that you are able to give the any kind of a visualizing, you just memorize that. Yeah, you are not going to grasp that figure, but by visualizing this graph you are able to give the answer. Yeah, technology having the highest profit in this superstore market. So I want to just name that, that is a bar chart, bar chart of category versus profit. Just apply over here. see here you will get a bar chart, and it can be easily. So I just go on the visualization mode. So if you are going to present your insights with the help of a data, you just go and click on the presentation. So you will give the presentations to your client or the boss who they want to know about the profit versus category. So this is a very simple bar chart you will draw with the help of the tablet. So main thing is that it is a very much easier, but it is also complex as far you will get an insight. If you want to get an insight of a data, so there are some kind of a logics you have to return or by using the LOD expressions, so level of detail it is called, and through which you will get an insights also. So this is the bar chart. So we have prepared the bar chart of a category versus profit. So if you want all of you having some kind of a superstore data with you, you can just connect the data with the using the Tableau Public, and you just get, and you have to drag and drop the row in the columns as well as in the row column. Now,
This is really very amazing. Just
y-
within the drag and drop, you are
yeah,
getting the results.
yeah.
But
So
we
that
need the practice of all these tools, and we must acquainted with all these things.
yeah, because as madam is it is look like a very simple, but the thing is like that if you go with the big data analytics now, so there are the different charts. I will show you. I have created some animated charts also in my that link. I have that channel that
Wow.
animation. So through through that animation chart, you will get an idea how will this chart, and that is an interactive chart also. So it is a very much helpful for the students as well as there are the huge amount of job opportunities also. So I urge the student to get connected this kind of technology, and because we are dealing with the data, and so and it is not related to the student also, it is related to the useful for the faculty member or who are really get into the business also or the business also. It is useful for them also to get insights within a click. So now I want to share the one another visualization. Just I have that order date with me, or the so this is the order date, and this is the global superstore data, which consists of the 2012 data, 2013 data, 14 data, and 15 data. I want how much sales is has committed year wise. So this is the graph which will you show that this is the graph sales is increasing year by year. But I want to convert it into the month also. So this is the month, and if I want to share the how much sales by using the
Wow.
order date,
Good.
so you will get an idea about how this is uh, sales. If you that is it's having a sales in the lower January month, and this is the sales of February. So this is the year-wise sales. You will get an idea by just drag and drop facilities. So I just rename that sales versus. So, but I want to need this is the sales, but I want how much profit or the how much discount they have provided. So I just drag discount also over here. So through which you will get an idea. So discount is difference between the discount and the sales. So two charts is prepared over here. So first chart is the discount charts, and second one is the sale charts. So you will get how much discounts they have provided in every month, and that is also. And if I want some discounts and profit is related, so if I drag the profit over here, so that is the three charts that you will get to know that how much is profit, how much is discount, and how much is, that is the month wise. So this is the line chart you have created by using just drag and drop facilities. So that is the beauty of the Tableau. And the one more thing is like that, as it is a older, olderly invented, so most of the companies are using this Tableau software because having that many database connectivity as compared to the Power BI. So this is the third chart by using the sales and order date. Now I move on to the another chart. So we do have that country with us. I just drag and drop the country over here. So it will require some time. So that country, so here when I drag a drop a country over here, so what kind of a data we have? So we do have that longitude and the latitude data. By using this, we do have that country data. I just convert it into the map. Here you see that map. And I want that business user want how much discount or the how much profit according to the country or the profit I want to. So I just drag and drop over here. So here you see that country having a darker blue side, having a highest profit. That is the United States is the highest profit country in the in the global superstore. Here you see that the lowest it is having a negative. Turkey is the lowest profit. So if I want to showcase the country and data is represented over here, so Russia is having a good profit as but is less as compared to the United States. So with the help of this map, you will also you able to view the visual representations of your business owner. So here you also see that the India is also represented over here. So this map is also useful for you to visualize the data. So that is the beauty of the Tableau software. And just I want some kind of a pie charts. If I want to go some kind of a pie charts, I do have that category with me, and I want profit, and I want to design the pie chart. So here in this, if you go to the show me panel, there are so many charts is available, inbuilt charts. You have to just click on that thing and you have to charts is available. And using this, I just convert it into the entire view. I want category in the label. So label wise, you will, that is the furniture having a profit of 2,85,000 technologies wise. So this is the pie chart by using the furniture, office appliances and technologies. This pie chart will be helpful. So here pie charts across categories. So this is the various charts we have prepared so far. This is the basic chart actually. In the business, they are using some kind of a insightful charts and advanced chart they are using to get an insight. But this is the basic charts, and as you are the starting of the the students as well as some faculty members are really interested. So they have started with these basic charts also, but that will be helpful for you. So I want to convert it into one dashboard. So it is also possible. So if there are the sheets symbol is there, new worksheet is there, and here you see that is a new dashboard, and here it is a new story. So if you want to represent all the worksheet in the one dashboard, so you have also an option to create a new dashboard. So I have just click on the dashboard panel, and the four sheet I have created. That is the sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and sheet 4 I have created. And I just want to create a dashboard. Now there are the different layout is also available. What kind of a layout? So phone, if you want to phone view layout, so that is also available, and it is a default layout. So there are the different type of a device preview is also there, but it's having the Tableau Public having some limitations. I will definitely show you in the Tableau desktop. There are the different kind of a layout is also available, and different sizes available. By using this, you will able to change the size also. So I just drag the sheet 1 over here. I just drag sheet 2. I just drag sheet 3. And here I got sheet 4. So this is the dashboard, and you are able to create a dashboard like this. So if you want to represent your uh, that is the basic things dashboard, if you want to create and give the insights to your client or the business owner, so you have just drag and create your dashboard so that all the graphs will be represented in the one click. So here you see that this is the dashboard you are going to create. And the third one is the story. The story is nothing but it is a combination of various dashboards. So if you have the various dashboards, suppose like that, we have created the one dashboard with the help of the four sheets, and story is nothing but it is the list of a dashboard. Suppose, for example, we have that the dashboard 1, dashboard 2, and dashboard 3. So you have created the various stories by using the stories. So that will be helpful to get an insights of this data. So I want to share that is Tableau desktop now. So how the what are the various data connectivities available in the Tableau desktop as compared to the Tableau public? So here uh, I want to showcase you. This is the Tableau desktop. I want to showcase some charts I have created earlier. So we do have that global superstore data with us only. So yeah. So this is the advanced chart I have created. I need to show that is the box and whisker chart I created with the how much depend upon the various categories, that is the consumers, corporate, home houses, along with the state. So this is the box and whisker charts, and how much discount is given to that category according to the categories and according to the segmentation. So this is the advanced chart I have created. Now I have created, second is the bullet chart, depending upon the regions versus discount. So this is the bullet chart I have created, and this kind of a charts is built in the real IT field or the real business field. Now this is the bar chart we have just seen now, but this is the bar in bar chart. So this is the year wise data, and in the each year they have the 4 quarter, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, and this is the profit. So the that blue one is the profit, and this is the yellow one is the sales. So on which sales, how much is the profit they have earned? So this is the sale and this is the profit in the 4th quarter. So you were able to give the answer to your business owner in 2013 in the, if they are asking about the 2nd quarter. So this is the sales and this is the profit you got in the quarter 2. So with the help of this graph, you are able to give the insights, and that will be helpful to give the quick answer to your business owner. So this is the bar in bar chart. Now next one is the Gantt chart I have created. So this is the subcategories and shift mode, and you will, that is the week of the order in 2012, how much order is placed. So you will get an idea how much order placed in 2000 in the February. So you will get an using with the help of this Gantt chart. So these are the some advanced chart I had developed. So here you see that waterfall chart. So this is the kind of a waterfall. So by using the category and subcategory, how much is the profit and what are the various subcategories, what are the products, that is the bookcases, chairs, furnishing, tables. So here the yellow represent that you have the profit in the negative, and you have a good profit in this technologies, mostly in the phones and mostly in the copiers. So this is the waterfall chart. You will also design this waterfall chart. Then this is the Pareto chart. So Pareto chart, that is the difference between the running sales, how much is the running sales, and percentage total through which across the subcategories. So these are the subcategories and the accessories, appliances, arts, blinders, bookcases, shares, and so on. So this is the Pareto chart. You will get an idea how much of the percentage of the total sales across the table. If the your business owner wants a percentage across the total sales of labels, so you will get a 0.58% of the total sales. You have the answer in your tip. So that is the beauty of the Tableau. So this is the funnel chart, and you will get a negative sales and a positive sales, and by using this funnel chart. So this is the donut chart, just like a bar, just like a pie chart. I have created this advanced chart with a donut chart, and across the percentage you will get a percentage also by using this donut chart. So this is the basic chart I have developed. Yeah. So that is a word count chart I have just created. So how much is the profit? So by using this word count, you will get an United States having a profit. Australia is having this much of it. So this is also a word count chart. It is called as a word count. By just you just pin out the country name over here, you will get an idea about the how much sales and how much is profit belongs to the Germany, United States, New Zealand, Philippines, etc. So this is the chart.
Sir, can you repeat this one? How the profit it is?
Yeah.
Means when we put our cursor on the United States, it will show the profit of that particular.
Yeah.
But where we have put this particular profit tab.
Yeah. See, here, ma'am. Actually, here you see that the sum of the profit, sum of the sales is there, and the country is there. So, if you want to create a chart this now, you have to just drag and drop the country in one into this text column, then sales into this the size column, and you have to just put the profit in this color column. So, with the help of this, you will create a word count chart. So here in the mark shell, you see that the country, you have to just drop the country in the text column. You just then sales in the size column and the profit in the color column. So depending on the color and the size, it will show the profit by using this word count. I will just
Okay.
I will show you if it is possible. Yeah, it is.
We doesn't need to assign the colors for that. System will automatically take the colors for it.
Yeah, no, but if you want to change the color, na, yeah, you can edit the color also. If you want to change the color, na, the color option is there. Automatic is color. If you want to change the color, so you can apply the color also. So this is the edit option is there, and you just drag and apply the color, and that can apply to all the work. So it is up to you. So there are the various facilities is available in the this software, because they're having some kind of a calculations also. So you have to create the calculated field. So that can be entitled, or that can be included in the advanced chart or the advanced preparations, and that is implemented in the IT field. But as we are dealing with the small data, so if you do not require the some kind of a extra insight, so then this is the drag and drop facilities, and basic charts is useful for that, you and the business owner also. I want to share, I want to show you one chart is created. I will show you some charts. Yeah. So this is my page. Yeah. So this is my page. You will get an idea how this chart is prepared, how this dashboard is prepared. So I have created one Twitter analysis using the Tableau, one life science company explore using the data. I will just open that. You also visit my this link, so you will get an idea how this chart is prepared and how this dashboard is prepared. So in this chart, I have created a story, so which consists of a different dashboard. So in this story, they have the three dashboards. So first one is the dashboard of adverse effect occurred due to the drug consumptions, and second is the drug comparator, and third one is adverse effect using a multiple parameter. So if you go first dashboard, and I want to, so this is the interactive chart. If I want to know the total event occurred across the country, it will take time. So if I click on this country, so it will shows the only this country detail in all the chart. You can see that is this country. If you click on this country, it will take time, but it will show only this kind of a data to the dashboard. So you can see that only this country's detail will be reflected over here. The adverse effect drug due to consumptions across the locations and the company. If you click this, so you will get an data about the India only. Now the drug comparator. So I click on the other services. Accordingly, it will show the other detail. So that is the interactive chart. If you present to your business owner, so he wants some kind of a disability and what is the death of drug comparator, it will show the death and how the ratios according to the age and according to the countries. So it is the drug comparator. So this is the interactive chart, and I want to show the animated chart also. So this is the animated chart created by me, and some kind of animations you can able to see. So we do have that data. So in every month of 2015, it get animated, and you will get the animated chart. And if business owner want to every month of a data of every year for last 5 years, so by using this animation, you are going to represent your data by using the animated chart. So you just visit that page, and there are various dashboard I have created, daily power generations dashboard. So for the practice purpose, you will get an data from the kaggle.com. There are the huge amount of data over there in the kaggle.com, and through which you will get an idea, and you will get an hands-on by using the that data, and you just created the various dashboards also. I think actually it is due to if you want to get an expertise in this Tableau, so you have to spend the amount of time and to get well versed with the Tableau. And I already shared that huge opportunities in the Tableau software. So you will get good amount of uh, job options in this era of a data, in the field of a data science, in the field of a data engineering, in the field of a data analytics also. So this is the some kind of extra things. So as far as the time constraint is there, I do not cover this. Hopefully we will cover in the better session and in the next sessions if it is possible. So that is the visual analytics. What is the that will be improve the decision making, so better sense of risks, better key strategies initiatives, good financial performances, and scope. These are the scope of the visual analytics so far, and these are the charts we covered so far. And if you have some kind of queries related to this, I happy to answer you, all of you.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful presentation that you have made.
Yeah,
And we are able to get a lot of things. Practically, we are able to see. And it is really the amazing part of this. Just on a click, we are
yeah,
getting the beautiful analysis of the data. And not only the data, it is a huge data, the
yeah,
global data, the countrywide data, the word count. It is a really very amazing thing. And really it is animation and interactive, and lot of things we are able to learn from this particular session from you. I am very much thankful to you for this wonderful session, and hope for we are able to have the another with complete 1 day session,
Yeah,
so that we are able to have the complete insight of this particular tool, and
yeah.
all my student friends, they are able to have the hands-on practice,
Because
if
actually, I
it
would
is
like.
permitted in online or offline, whatever the possible thing.
Yeah, yeah, sure, ma'am. Sure. Actually, I would like to encourage not the student from belongs to the engineering background, but also if the students from the commerce background, science background, also they will get an opportunity to work in the IT field, because it is not required that every student having required the that coding skills,
Yeah.
because it is a drag and drop
Yes, yes.
facilities, and with the limited skills you will get a good amount of package also, and good career opportunities in this field. So
Yeah.
I urge all the students as well as all the faculty members to get an advantage of this Tableau software. And if any query you have, you just ping me on my mobile number, and my mail ID is also there. So you will get in touch with me.
So I request or what I urge to all my students, those who are uh, giving complete attention. I think only those have the queries. Otherwise, those who are just logged in and doing their work, they don't have any query. So this is the particular moment where you can ask if you have any doubts. So the session, it is open for the discussion.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
So can you please show us the data which you use for showing that geographical map?
Yeah, yeah.
What kind of data you use?
So it is a data of global superstore data, and you
Sir,
will get an
sorry
data
to
from.
interrupt you. I want to suggest that can you please share that different repositories from where the student can have the data for the
Okay.
experimentation?
Yeah, yeah. Just I will show it to you. Just Google it. I will show it to you. Yeah, my screen is visible, na?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just you go and Kaggle. So this is the community. You can see the community. Okay. That is the kaggle.com, your machine learning and data science community. And this is the data set is available. You just go and click on the data set. See, it is a free one, and a huge amount of data is available, and different kind of a data. If you want to go the computer science data, so that kind of a data set is also available. So here you see that the data professional salary, car price wallet. So this is the credit card data. If you want to download the credit card data, okay, you just click on the credit card data, and you can download that data. That is a CSV file is available. Okay, by just login to that credential, you will get and download that data from the Kaggle. So there are the huge data available for your experimenters or the hands-on practices. That is, if you want to education data, classification, computer vision, NLP, data visualization. So this is the data kaggle.com. So I will share the link in the chat box so that you will get data. So the questions from one of the student, I think. So where it is a chart. Uh, so that map is required longitude and the latitude detail with you. So then and then only you are able to create that map. So you have to just drag and drop the country over here in the sheet. You will able to see the map, and if you are able to see the longitude and the latitude, so that countries containing the longitude and latitude through which it will get an data. and Tableau having that potential to fetch that data with the help of the longitude and latitude. If the some countries or the some cities having that not having the longitude and latitude, but just providing the these two details, you are able to see the your state as well as your city also in the map. So this is the data. By using this data, you are able to visualize the map. Any queries?
Thank you so much, sir.
Any queries are welcome.
From my side, I want to ask you, whatever you have said about the data set from the Kaggle,
Yeah.
can we use this particular data set for a research purpose? Means whether it is authenticated.
Yeah, it is authenticated, but actually some of the corona data set is also there. If a researcher want to do the research in the some kind of a data, but uh, we uh, we go for the visualization perspective, but it is not a, yeah, here you see that it is authenticated data. It is Omicron daily cases data is available. So, but I don't think so. It is a valid data. Here you see that the COVID variant 3.76 MB's data is available according to. So you can go use that data as it is authenticated, but I don't think so. If you are go for the some kind of a paper, they will consider that data or not. I'm not sure about that thing, but it is a valid one. It is not a fake one. It is a valid data because they capture for the only for that. But it is a not a big data as of now because having some MB's data or the PB data. But as far as some kind of a visual representation or the insight for the machine learning, if you go for the machine learning things, so you will require some kind of a big data with you. But you can use that for the modeling purpose or the research purpose, and you will get some kind of insight also by applying the various machine learning algorithms or
Yeah,
the
we
NLP.
can test our
Yeah,
algorithms based on
yeah,
this
yeah,
data.
yeah, definitely. Because NLP data is also there. Computer vision data is also available.
Yeah.
So we can use that. So here you can see that various data is also there. The image data is also there. So we can use that to test our model at the primary level, because I think it is not required because we had implemented for the research point of view, we have implemented so many algorithms, and by using the comparison, we can get which algorithm is best suitable for that. So you will use that data. So here you see that face mask data set. So many data is available in this Kaggle, as well as code is there. Competition is also there in the Kaggle, and the courses is also there. So I urge all of you to get into the field of data, and huge opportunities in the field of data science, data engineering, data analytics. So not only limited to the uh, engineering students, but is also widely useful for the science background students also, MBA students also. So you will get an opportunity to get it into the IT field. So and hopefully we will. I am happy to conduct a one-day full sessions to hands-on the workshop, so that you will get good hands-on experience on this tool. And it is not limited, because if you get it into the field of IT field, it is not a, you are not just hands-on on that stability tool, but you are aware about the SQL also, because SQL queries is required to feed the data. Then how the connections is helpful to have to make with the different servers. So that is also important. So it is not limited to that only the just drag and drop, because if you get a option, so career opportunities, so you may require the various hands-on. So this is the Tableau desktop. So see, this is the you have so many options over here in the Tableau desktop. You can directly connect it to the server. Here you see that IBM server, MySQL server, terabyte data server. So there are the huge SAP HANA, Salesforce. So there are the so many servers. You can directly connect it to the server, data servers, and through which you can track the data. Because in the real time scenario, they are not going to provide the Excel sheets only. They directly provide you the servers, and you, by using the credential, you just click on the server and connect to that server and track the data, and you have to start the visualization. So in the real time scenario, you have to use this server. So Tableau desktop is having this facility, and that kind of connectivity is not available in the Power BI. So that's why Tableau is more popular as compared to the Power BI. Okay, any queries till now?
So,
Yeah,
sir, if we if we attach that Microsoft SQL server with Tableau,
yeah,
then will it be auto synced every time if data is changed in SQL server?
yeah. Actually, there are the two connectivity. First one is the extract connectivity and live connectivity. I just want to show you. So if the data is getting updated in every time now, so you have to connect the live connectivity, and accordingly it will get uh, just update your suppose. So this is the server. So through which, if you want to connect the MySQL server, now you have to enter your credential, MySQL credential, username and password, and through which here you see that. So which is the database consists of the data, and through which you have to select the database, and you will just take the data from that server. And I want to share. So here you see that connection is there, live connection and extract connections. So extract connections that means that you already having that Excel sheet with you, and live connections mean that the real time data, that is the any change in the data source automatically get reflected over here. So when you are just connected by using the live connections, that data is automatically get connected and reflected, and your visualization, your charts is also get reflected accordingly by using these live connections. And this is the extract connection, that is already that CSV and the Excel file with you. So that is for the extract connection. So that is the facilities is used available in the Tableau. When to use the live and the extract. In the live connections, to make a real-time decision by using the incoming patient record, and extract connection, that is helpful to monitor the weekly records. So whatever the patient is getting admitted in the live by using the live connections, so you can get an insight by using the live connections. So this facility is also available in the live connection. Any query?
Yes, anyone please? There are few more students from the other departments, not from the computer science. If they have certain queries in their mind, they may ask.
I think most of I think if the students have not downloaded that software after this workshop, they have please download software and try to visualize something that will helpful for you to present your project work also, as well as your those who are the students, they can visualize the things, they can create a project by using the Tableau. Power BI is also there. You can also download the Power BI, same thing, and you are able to visualize the things also.
So thank you so much, sir. It's a really wonderful session, and we'll really try to have another complete whole day workshop for the university as well as all the affiliated colleges students, so that they will also get benefited out of it.
Yeah, sure,
So
ma'am.
now I like to call upon VM Thakre sir to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you.
Yes, madam. Yes, ma'am.
Sir, please.
Yes. So thanks you. Thanks, Dr. Anil Shelwatkar, for delivering a nice presentation and nice lecture and most knowledgeable to our students and all attendees and incubees. It's my great pleasure to express Thanksgiving session now. For this webinar, I am very much thankful for our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Dilip Markhed sir, Dr. VM Bhale sir, and all the authority members, honorable members of Management Council, Senate, and Academic Council for providing us the opportunity to organize this webinar and live session for students, staff, faculties, and incubators and startup holders. I am also thankful of Registrar for giving us permission to organize this webinar. And also, I am also thankful to all the administrative staff, additional staff, deputy staffs for helping us in organizing this webinar on online mode. And especially I'm thankful for the staff of HRDC providing us the online link and organizing this seminar. I'm also thankful of all the heads of the department and faculties for helping us and giving us opportunity to organize this webinar. I'm thankful of all the faculties, department faculties, computer department staff for helping us directly or indirectly to organize this webinar. And especially, I'm thankful of today's honorable guest, Dr. Aniruddha Shelwatkar, for sparing his valuable time and guiding all the students, incubators, faculties, and others, even startup holders, for guiding us on thinking process, critical thinking process, and innovation designs. And using the tools like BI, Tally, and Tableau for this process. Initially itself, I told that how thinking is important and how thinking can be even not only a design, not only a model, but how just thoughts and thinking can be supported by angels, investors, and venture capitalists. So, thinking process you can put up, but thinking process analyzing with the help of computer tools like BI is very important process, and I am very much thankful for this to our honorable guest, Dr. Aniruddha Shelwatkar. In fact, all the points expressed and given and presented by Dr. Aniruddha Shelwatkar is very important. Today, data analytics, data science, computer data, its analysis, and using it for decision making, running the process of business, running the process of any type of activity, and taking up future decisions, predictions is very important. And all these activities are expressed and given by our today's expert. And he has nicely given the visualization process of the data. Data is very important today. Data is giving us information. Data is information giving us knowledge. Knowledge is giving us intelligence. So data is a tool for, data is a component for the intelligence. And we want today intelligence system. So our honorable expert today expressed and presented the practical sessions on this also, and how data can be used, how what is data warehousing, how it can be used, what is data mining, data warehousing, and big data, how it is associated with the analysis, data analytics, and prediction. All this he has expressed nicely. So thank you very much, Dr. Aniruddha, for sparing your valuable time. And definitely, we on behalf of IILs, on behalf of Director IIL, and on behalf of all attendees, I request that once again we shall have a very much exhaustive practical session for complete one day workshop on this particular topic. Thank you. And at the end, at last but not least, I am thankful of all the attendees, students of the computer department, students of the university, and all the other students outside the university, and all over the state and India. I am very thankful they have attended the session. They have taken efforts to attend the session. And I am also thankful of all incubatees, startup holders, and pre-incubatees for attending the session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So at the end, I would like to request all of you to just put on your camera so that we can have the photo of this particular session. So thank you one and all.
Thank you, all of you. Bye.